water turned to wine. Took a jump through Mississippi. Muddy water turned to wine. Yeah. Then out to California, through the forest and the pine.
round in that Texas town. About to shack outside the game. You know what I'm talking about. Just let me know if you wanna go to that home out on the range. They got a lot of nice girls. Hombres. Well, here it's fine if you got the time and the time to get yourself in. And here is time almost every night. But now I might be mistaken.
Ladies and gentlemen, ZZ Top!
Have mercy. Been waiting for the bus someday. Have mercy. Been waiting for the bus all day. I got my brown paper bag and my take-home pay. Have mercy. Oh, must be packed up tight, baby. Have mercy. Oh, must be packed up tight. Well, I plan just to get home and home tonight. That custom got me back, baby. Right on. That custom got me back. Well, I'll be riding on the bus till I Cadillac. Jesus just left Chicago and he's bound for New Orleans. Well, now Jesus just left Chicago, baby, and he's bound for New Orleans. Yeah. Working from one end to the other and all points in between. Took a jump down through Mississippi. Well, that mighty water turned wide. Then it came right around a place called the Capitol Theater. You know it is. Everybody's sure feeling fine. Yeah. Then out to California, to the forest and the pine. I'll take you with the sea. not see him in person, no. But Lord, he'll see you just the same. Talking about him now. Yeah. But you don't have to worry, 'cause take care of business is his name.
You know what I'm talking about. Just let me know if you wanna go to line home on the Grange. They got a lot of nice girls there. Have mercy.
Got the time, baby, and the chance.